Is it time for a Green Arrow movie in the DCEU? I say that because maybe the cards are falling into place. After all, the star of that Green Arrow TV show, Stephen Amell, that show just went off the air, and Stephen Amell himself said in a recent interview he's never coming back to that character. He's done. Ruling out, future appearances, guest appearances, or whatever. But I'm sure his mind might be changed someday if someone offers him enough money and enough time has passed. But anyways, if Warner Brothers was worried about having two different versions of the same character going on at the same time, one on TV, one in the movies, in Green Arrow's case, they don't have to worry about that because the show's over and the guy who played him isn't coming back, as far as we know. Now, that may not be a reason because as we've seen with The Flash, Warner Brothers is okay with having two different versions of the same character going on at the same time. They even met in the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover. But, there could be time for another martial arts related DC franchise. We already know Batman's coming. The Matt Reeves Batman movie. We've already had Birds of Prey. So why not another one starring the Green Arrow, right? I mean, the Black Canary's already been introduced in the aforementioned Birds of Prey. So why not have her and Oliver Queen meet up in a Green Arrow and Black Canary or Green Arrow movie? That could work. Now, one of the criticisms and one of the things preventing it is maybe so there are people at Warner Brothers and even the audience who think that Green Arrow is too similar to Batman. They're both, street fighter, street level martial arts heroes who have gadgets. They're both, wealthy billionaires. They come from those families and they go out to fight crime. But there's room for more than one. I mean, Marvel's doing a bunch of martial arts related characters at the same time. I mean, Shang-Chi's about to come out, and they're still going to do at the same time, Black Panther sequels. Both those characters, are hands and fists kind of characters. Black Widow's about to come out, when it's allowed to come out, when the sickness is over. She's a martial arts level hero. Two martial arts or fighting heroes, Falcon and Winter Soldier, about to get their own TV show or streaming show on Disney+. So, if Marvel can have all of these, kung fu heroes running around at the same time, then they could have a Green Arrow franchise and a Batman franchise going on at the same time. And, maybe a Gotham City Sirens or Birds of Prey or Catwoman franchise. They don't have to say, let these similarities rule them out. Just as long as they have different, plots and things going on, it can work. The same way that, there are Green Arrow comics and Batman comics going on at the same time, and Birds of Prey comics and Catwoman comics. If they can do it in the comics at the same time, they can do it in the movies. And, Batman and Green Arrow, they have different personalities anyway, don't they? I do think that Arrow made a mistake, the TV show, and I think they were trying to model that show after the Dark Knight movies. That's a mistake because Green Arrow is not the same character as Batman. That's one of the reasons why a lot of people who know the Green Arrow character in the comics weren't really into that show as much as maybe they would have been otherwise. Batman is more distant and removed from the people he's saving and his fellow superheroes. Green Arrow's not like that. He's more of the people's hero. He's not really trying to put himself above his fellow superheroes and the people he's saving. Not all the time, at least not in the Green Arrow stories I've read. I have to admit, I haven't read as many Green Arrow comics as I have other DC comics, so it's possible there are things about the character that I'm missing. But I've never seen Green Arrow as the same. I mean, they both use gadgets and martial arts and stuff, but they're not the same character. So I do think that it's possible. Now, Warner Brothers at one time was going to do a Green Arrow movie a while ago called Green Arrow Supermax, where Green Arrow was framed, wrongly incarcerated for something and locked in this really sophisticated prison and had to fight his way out. But they decided, I think they just let that idea waste away and decided to focus on more popular DC heroes like Superman and Batman, and that just fell off the radar. I read that the Supermax idea, or the storyline of Green Arrow being wrongly accused and having to get out of jail, that was adapted for a season of Arrow, an Arrow storyline. I've watched Arrow intermittently, so I don't know all the Arrow stuff. The CW shows, I don't have time to keep up with them as much. I do enjoy them, but, other things get in the way and I've fallen behind. But I think I remember I saw some bits and pieces where Oliver Queen was in an orange jumpsuit in some Arrow episode. So if that was the Supermax adaptation, then yeah, they did it. But anyways, how do you feel? I think that DC could definitely do some Green Arrow movie action if they wanted to. Why not? Why not do it all? Do all the heroes. Stretch your creative muscles as far as you can, Warner Brothers. Make it so. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.